everybody, and welcome to my channel. Now, I just wanted to give you a little background about some of the videos that are coming out and the reason why we've built this channel. Now, I get calls every once in a while from friends or family or whoever, sometimes a little bit of advice, sometimes it's about, hey, do you know how to fix this? Or, hey, I've got a problem with my vehicle, or, hey, do you know how to build this stuff? And it's not IKEA furniture, so let's not go there. But you know, when we look at certain things in our daily lives and we run into a problem, you know, YouTube is a wealth of knowledge. You can go Google or YouTube almost anything nowadays to find that tidbit, hence Darryl's Tidbits. But looking into daily life, sometimes chores, sometimes we have lots of time and no money, sometimes we have money and no time. There's a lot of avenues that we got to look at, and sometimes we can just do things ourselves. So as an instance, even earlier today, I had a quick call, and it was about a dead vehicle on the side of the highway. My friend was stranded on the side of the road. Unfortunately, you know, we're working all the time, especially during the day, full-time jobs. You can't just go out and try and get people off the highway, but sometimes we can help over the phone. And I was like, hey, what's the symptoms? What's happening? He's like, I don't know, just driving along and vehicle quit. I'm like, okay, well, you know, you got full power, you got whichever. So we kind of went through it, and it turned out it blew a fuse for the fuel pump. Now, we've moved a fuse in the fuse box in order to get them off the side of the highway and actually get it to home, but that doesn't fix the problem. It was a temporary fix in order to get that vehicle home. We had to increase the amperage on the fuse, right? So that means that something else is going wrong. 9 times out of 10 is probably the fuel pump. But that's a perfect example of like a little tidbit. Maybe we'll go over and film that vehicle and actually what the repair was, or diagnose the actual repair, and then film the repair so people like yourselves can actually see it. That got me to thinking a number of years ago from another call that was very similar to that. And even ourselves in our own daily lives, I've had my vehicle break down, and it's a 2018. You know, I won't say what make or model, but you're going to see that in a video eventually. So same kind of thing, fuel pump. You know, I've had bad brakes, I've had CVs, I've had lots of things. And, you know, we don't know it all. I don't claim to know everything, but I know some things that can sometimes help you save a few dollars. Maybe you don't have the money to send to a mechanic to spend $2,000 to change a $60 part, right? You're paying for that labor, you're paying for that knowledge, you're paying for the convenience, and sometimes we just don't have the money to pay for that. Other things is we like to learn. As humans, we're always learning. And maybe it's something like these cabinets behind. This is a project, there's some tidbits in the video, you know, or multiple videos for that fact. And please be nice and kind. I'm not a carpenter. I like to play with wood. These are not finished by any means, but it's a project that's ongoing. But in order to have a channel up and running, I wanted to do a background video based off of what the channel is going to be about. Some channels don't have a background video. Some channels maybe have background video, but they did it 1 or 2 years later on, just to see if they've had traction. So I wanted to introduce myself as well as part of our family as we go along and add in some of these tidbits like these cabinets. Maybe you would like to build a drawer. Maybe you're not sure how to build a drawer. Maybe you don't have the tools to build a drawer. But maybe the kitchen drawer in your home has broken, or maybe it was bad craftsmanship, or maybe it's really old and it's time for an upgrade. Those are the kind of things that we're going to give you tidbits on. Maybe it's a hole in the wall. You know, we have equipment here. We have a small acreage. So we're pushing snow. We have tractors. We have trailers. We have all these little things that, you know, say doing fencing or whichever is a tidbit. You know, we're not going to solve all the problems of life. But if I can help you save a few dollars, and maybe with a little bit of information, and it helps give you a better quality of life, or maybe you just want to learn something new and it's something I know about that I can help you with, I'd definitely like to try and do that. There has been people in my life over the years that have helped me. Books have helped me. Certain little things have helped me, but we're always constantly learning. And that's what this channel is going to be about. Not only just learning, but maybe learning to save a few dollars here and there on doing something ourselves. Maybe it's a repair. Maybe it's, again, building cabinets. There's lots of little things. So just a little background about us and what this channel is coming out. Some of the first videos are life changers for people. Maybe they don't appeal to everyone. Maybe this channel won't appeal to everyone. But if I can help one family out or one person out by some of the tidbits that I actually spend on time to produce these videos, then that's all worth it. Not always, I should say, not every video is going to be perfect. Not every video is going to have the perfect audio. There's always things going on. And sometimes maybe I won't have a tripod with me. There's different issues there. So something happens, it comes up and we can film it. We're going to film it and we're going to share it with you. Maybe there's things out there that we didn't film because sometimes filming just gets in the way and we got to get things done and move forward. So, but if there is something out there that you might want to see, that as you start perusing the channel and seeing some of these videos, then maybe say, hey, can you add on to video XYZ? Because I'd like to learn more about that. And we can definitely share that. There's some videos that are a little longer that will go in depth on certain things. If it's a repair or tanning a hide or working on a tractor or, adding parts or implements to the tractors, or maybe working on a snowmobile, building cabinets, for example. Maybe it's shaker doors. Maybe it's how to line up handles. All these little things, they're tidbits. So our first video, I know and guarantee, is going to be life-changing for some people. And I hope you're going to stick around to watch that. So welcome to the channel. Wish everybody a great day, and we'll see you again. Thank you.